The world seems unpredictable and incredibly challenging right now. As adults, we have a difficult time controlling our emotions and have all experienced loss and grief and stress. While we are busy shouldering these heavy emotions, our children are struggling too. Their world's flipped upside down. Our lives have changed. Stress is real. We can't count on the things that we used to count on, and whether we like it or not, this past year will have long-term consequences for us and our children. As teachers and educators, we are being asked to fill in the holes and help heal the damage that has been done, all the while trying to manage our own grief, stress, and sense of loss. We've been living in a constant state of fear and anxiety over this past year, which will leave a lasting impression on how we show up in our work and classroom settings. Routines decrease our stress and improve our mental health. Our brains are soothed by patterns. Regularly taking time outside, walking, exercising, and practicing gratitude are just a few ways that lead to resilience in us and in our students. Social emotional learning, more commonly referred to as SEL, is a process that helps children and adults understand and respond to emotions, set and achieve positive goals, feel and show empathy for others, establish and maintain positive relationships, and make responsible decisions. The SEL 3 signature practices are a set of routines that focus on our brains and help build healthy habits. They include a welcoming, inclusive opener, brain breaks, and an optimistic or reflective closer. Starting with an optimistic opener or welcoming, inclusive activity can help us connect with our own thoughts and emotions as well as those around us. If in the classroom, these practices serve to strengthen the sense of community and belonging and even translates well into the virtual settings. One way to achieve it is to set an SEL goal for the day, an act of kindness, a showing of gratitude, or sharing something that you look forward to going into the day. If you start feeling tired or distracted, it's time to take a brain break. If we change up the activity or environment, we shift the brain and allow the brain chemicals to refill. Taking a few moments to reflect, refuel, and move allows us to feel refreshed, refocused, and ready to be in a place to learn. Mindful movement and breathing is hands down the best way to make this happen. If students are home, make sure they have a checklist of self-care. Is their vision getting blurry from too much screen time? Take a moment to look or go outside. Are you stuck on a tough problem or assignment? Sing a few lines from your favorite song or get up and dance. Been sitting too long? Stretch and move. After a long day, a reflective closer reminds us that our day was meaningful and that the learning will continue. A great way to accomplish this is through a gratitude practice. Identify 3 things that you're grateful for, or what made you laugh today, what made you hopeful, something you learned or accomplished today, and something you're looking forward to tomorrow. You decide and can shift the focus every day. The most important thing to do these days is to focus on wellness, resilience, and connection. SEL is a tool that enhances these skills. When we take care of ourselves, we can take care of each other. It doesn't matter how full our plates are, we don't get to stop self-care. It can be found in the micro moments. Every single one of us can breathe for 60 seconds in different places throughout the day. That's self-care. The shift comes from each one of us. SEL isn't an initiative as much as it is a way of life and how we relate to one another. When you embed these practices, you're creating a pathway for all students to find and achieve success, build lasting and meaningful relationships, and have lifelong resiliency skills to get through any challenge. Please access 3 Signature Practices resources found at this QR code.